Ford, Hadfield, and Marshburn have had a good bit of time off duty today to make sure that they are ready to go for the operations to receive the Dragon spacecraft that remain on the schedule for tomorrow morning. All of the station crew members are scheduled for a daily planning conference at 12:30 Central Time this afternoon. They will be talking with their flight control team here in Houston, as well as all of their other flight control teams around the world, getting up to speed on the developments of the day and any adjustments to the plan for tomorrow. And in the meantime, the control center for SpaceX at Hawthorne, California, has been working to resolve an issue with the vehicle that cropped up shortly after the Dragon spacecraft separated from the Stage 2 engine following launch this morning at 9:10, and they are making a good bit of progress. SpaceX's Elon Musk now tweeting online that the solar array deployment on the Dragon is successful. Originally, the issue was apparently with the Dragon thruster pods, Musk indicating that the system was inhibiting 3 of the 4 pods from initializing and that they were working to command an override of that inhibit, and that they were postponing deployment of the solar arrays until they could get at least 2 of the thruster pods active. Well, about 15 minutes ago, he tweeted at Elon Musk that thruster pod 3 tank pressure was trending positive, preparing to deploy solar arrays. And just 2 minutes ago, the short and sweet tweet simply says, solar array deployment successful. We'll stand by for further news on the Dragon getting itself properly situated to continue its flight. As far as we're concerned, the rendezvous at the International Space Station tomorrow morning remains on schedule as planned. Station crew members Kevin Ford and Chris Hadfield and Tom Marshburn have another training session, an onboard computer-based training session for tomorrow's Dragon vehicle operations, which they're scheduled to begin in about 15 minutes' time in advance of their planning conference with their flight control teams. That'll come up at 12:30 this afternoon, just before the regular weekly conference with their lead flight director here in Houston, Flight Director Chris Edelin, the lead flight director for Expedition 34. So good news from SpaceX that the solar arrays on the Dragon vehicle have deployed. Apparently they have thruster pods in the condition that they wanted them in order to go ahead and deploy the solar arrays. The word is that they were holding on that deployment, and now they have successfully deployed the 2 solar arrays on the vehicle. The Dragon spacecraft had battery power that could carry it for a good many hours without solar array deployment, but that would not be an issue now that arrays are deployed and would begin to provide ongoing power to the vehicle as it trails the International Space Station, heading for a rendezvous tomorrow morning. you're looking at Canadarm2 currently poised in what is known as the Dragon High Hover position, from where it will begin operations tomorrow morning to grapple the approaching cargo ship. The crew members are scheduled to be awakened at midnight Houston time tomorrow morning to begin those Dragon operations. The NASA TV coverage of the Dragon operations tomorrow will begin at 2:30 a.m. Central Time, leading up to the grapple of Dragon by Canadarm2, which should take place right about 5:30 a.m. Central Time. NASA TV coverage will then resume at 7 a.m. Houston time tomorrow morning for coverage of the berthing of Dragon to the port of the Harmony module facing down toward Earth. The berthing operations start at 7:40 a.m. The arm motions will be commanded from the ground. The crew members will be standing by on board to monitor that, as well as to operate the common berthing mechanism, other pieces of hardware that are involved in attaching the Dragon spacecraft to the underside of Harmony. Hatches are not scheduled to open until Sunday morning. Then the crew will be starting work through the weekend to begin to unload the 1,200 pounds of supplies and experiment hardware that Dragon is delivering to the International Space Station. So coming up on NASA television here at the top of the hour, we'll have today's NASA TV video file. Tomorrow morning, we'll have Dragon grapple coverage that will get started at 2:30 Houston time. The berthing coverage will resume at 7 a.m. Houston time tomorrow morning. And our next space station mission update will be Monday morning at 10 a.m. Central Time. At a mission elapsed time of 102 days, 18 hours and 32 minutes into the International Space Station's Expedition 34. This is Mission Control, Houston.